You see, what's funny is that you have some enemies, right? We're going to put it in quotation, enemies, because motherfuckers don't really be enemies. They just be haters. Okay, they are people that heavily like you and are inspired by you, but oh, excuse me, heavily liking you, heavily inspired by you, but way too intimidated to just tell you like a G. And they're operating in this low vibrational energy where they feel like is weird to let somebody know, that they love them or they inspire them. So that's how you can tell what energy people is on, because when you're operating in a higher energy, you love love. So you want to share love. You want to give people their flowers. You want to compliment people, like, you know what I'm saying? You want people to know that they're inspiration. You don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, it's so much darkness out here, and you just want to spread as much light as possible and just connect with people that is full of light. So these enemies of yours, or these haters, bitch, okay, they've been trying to like get people to see you in this different light, but it ain't working. All right, it's not working. It's like it's too much light where you are. So because you're walking in the light, right? Being a righteous person, being an honest person, being truthful, being very organized, very put together, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a tight ship over here, but it's like you're not mean. You're not a bitch. Like you can be like a boss or a manager at the job, and it's like, oh Lord, those beeps almost scared me, baby. Hallelujah. Okay. And it's like, you're so understandable. You're so considerate. You stand out from other bosses, or maybe your last previous boss. It's something different about you. Okay. Or maybe you're not a boss. Apply it how it fits for your life, whatever. You can just be a great help, at the job, a new addition to the team. And, people came in trying to like compare you, or preconceive how they thought that you were going to be, and not even really trying to give you a chance. And then it's like, people of the light who notice you, they were so excited for you to come in. Like, people are so excited to work with people that is of the light and that is like them. So like, don't even worry about these motherfucking haters, because real recognize real. There's so many people that is going to be so excited that you are here, that you are alive, that you are, working with their company, that you're living in their neighborhood, that you're a part of their team or their organization, whatever it is. It's like, there is literally so many people who is praying to God right now, asking for someone like you, excuse me, to join their team, to join their establishment, because they need you. So it really doesn't even matter what a hater got to say, because if people are crying out to God, saying that they need someone, and God is like, you know what, I have the perfect person, and God is sending you on his behalf to be that need or that help that they're crying and asking and praying for, do you really think that God gives a fuck about the naysayers? Do you really think that the people that's praying and asking God for this help really give a fuck about the naysayers? No. They're trying to continue to strive and move forward, and they want, the same type of people around them. So you're a blessing to them. Okay? You are literally a blessing. You're something that that they've been needing. Even if this is just like a friendship, like, you can have a great ass fucking friendship with someone, and you got these haters on the outside trying to convince y'all to go separate ways or whatever. And it's like, no, I prayed for a friend like this, or she prayed for a friend like this, or he prayed for a friend like this, and God sent me in, and now I'm being an excellent friend. I don't give a fuck about the naysayers. I'm here on an assignment. When we start to look at things in that perspective, like we're here on an assignment, like God sent us here, it's so easy to block out the noise and just get the job done. When you know that God sent you in that room for a reason, he personally sent you there, You're an answered prayer for these people, for your friend, for your family, whatever it is. You walk different. You act different. You talk different. You're more considerate and understanding because God sent you there on an assignment. So you're really trying to, keep everybody vibration high. You're really just trying to really like be the bigger person and figure things out the right way. But I am seeing that you have a couple people that want people to see you in a different light, and it's not fucking happening. Even if they provoke you or try to get you to react to something or try to get like, a fight or argument out of you, it's like you still handle yourself in a way that just gives very much like a boss. Like God sent you here. It's like when you know you're here for an assignment and God sent you in the room, you're not just going to be acting all crazy. You're going to be very poised because you're just like, bitch, you just a fucking hater. You're trying to get me to overreact. You're trying to provoke me. You're trying to push my buttons so that I can flip this whole shit up. But you know what? Because I am self-aware, I'm going to control myself. I can't control you and what you're saying and how you're provoking me, but I can control my response. And I'm getting like there's something that currently or recently happened, or this could be currently happening, or someone is trying to get you to react in a certain way so that people can see you in a different way, so that people can like just think that you're just mean and bossy and, just maybe not fit for the team or not fit for this group or fit to be this person's friend. And it's like, no, baby, we've been praying for someone like you. Oh, excuse me, confirmation. And I do also want to throw out here, like, this may not be obvious to you. You may not know, who's really a hater or who's an enemy, quote unquote. Like, this shit may not be that obvious to you because you have to be able to discern people well. So you may not even be able to, like, you may not even notice or know who this hate is coming from. Okay, so don't count the message out, completely. It's just something God said, be as wise as a serpent. This is things that we just need to always be aware of and pay attention to. This is part of your self-awareness, because God said, if you're following him, the world will not like you. So even in the workplace, the world will not like you. Even in your friends groups, okay, the world may not like you because you're of God. If they crucified Jesus and he was healing people literally, how the hell you think they finna feel about you? How do you think they finna? Of course they hate you. Again, you may not even notice this. They may know how to hide it from you. They may talk behind your back. But I am seeing that there's going to be one situation or, this could be coming up for some of you. Because I do speak for the future a lot of times. I just like change the way that I say it. But like a lot of my dreams and everything, it'd be like I see the future. But this could be something that already took place. Or this could be something that is currently happening. For some of you, this is something that's is coming up like in the future. But with this game that I'm giving you right now, this shit should be de-escalated fast. But this could be something that happened in the past already or currently, and you're like, wow, Miss Stone, or wow, Nate, you're so right. Like, they definitely tried to get me to react a certain way or provoke me a little bit, but I handled myself differently because I feel like you're going to be like, where is this provocation? Is that even a word? Where is this provoking coming from? You'll be like, whoa, what's the issue? What's the problem? Hold on, babe. What's good? Like, I'm getting like this can even be somebody or people that like, you were originally very close to, or you thought that they understood you, or y'all were kind of in the same vibration, and then you hear like them maybe talking shit about you, or saying something, or maybe they saying you doing too much or you're doing too less or something like it might hit you off guard, and you're like, whoa, where is this coming from? Like, but it's because you're getting a lot of attention, and people are seeing you as the answered prayer. Oh, Lord, this is deep. All right. These people that God has brought you on their path, like God literally brought you on their path for a reason. You are the answered prayer. And the enemy wants to try to get you to think that, you're not the prayer. You're not needed here. You're not what they really fucking need. And you are. They need you 100%. God sent you there for a fucking reason. And then you got the little people, who don't know nothing, so they don't understand the bigger reason, right? Because when you know God, you understand things from the bigger picture. Like, bitch, we all have an assignment here. We need to, get from point A to B to C to D to E, keep elevating. But when you're of hate and jealousy, you miss the point. You're not hardworking. You're just praying and asking God for things, but you're actually not putting in the work. And it don't work like that. So somebody that's actually putting in the work, these people might think, oh, she works too hard, or he works too hard, or he does too much, like, because you're not spending time with the foolery or the fake shit, or even them. Like, this could be old friends that is upset that you're not spending as much time with them because maybe God is just so busy with you right now. Like, you're literally so fucking busy right now. And they over there whining from the sides, hoping and praying that people see you in a different light so that you can have some free time, or so that you're available to hang out with they low vibrational asses. Come on now. Who the hell prays or wishes that type of bad shit? And people will do things like this and not realizing that they're really preying on your downfall. They want you to stop working. They want you to stop getting coin so that you're in a position where you need them again. What type of friend from God do you think that is? It ain't a friend from God. God will not send you a true friend that wants you to abandon your passions or what you like to do or what you do to make money to survive so that you in each other's face. No. I see you when I see you. I'm going to check in with you, as often as I can. But hell no. If God is telling you or leading you a certain path, and if somebody is not receptive of that, that's a them problem. We need to get with people that actually like us. Because when they like us, they understand us, or they try to. Find somebody that at least tries to understand you, not try to go against you or try to paint this image of you of like, But yeah, I'm getting it's like your enemies is trying to get people to see you in a different light, but it's not working. Everyone is seeing you as the answered prayer. Okay, so this could be like you coming into a friendship and the enemy wanting, this person to see you as an awful friend, but they just keep falling in love with you, or you just keep saying the right things and they just feel the love. They know that you're a great fucking friend. Or you could be coming into a job here and people, the enemies want people to see you as, really not hardworking or not fit for this job or whatever it is. And it's like, it's not working. It's like, oh my God, people at this job or this workplace is like, oh my God, we needed you. I've been praying. We've been missing this. And it's like, there's so much of light and hopefulness and gratefulness that when they see something else of the light coming in, they honor that and they respect that and they're happy about that. This is how you know when people is not happily in love. Like in my last message, I said, when you're really, truly in love and happy, you want everybody to be in love and happy. When you truly know God and have that real relationship with God, you want everybody to build a relationship with God because it's good shit. When it's good things, you want to pass it to everybody. When you feel good about yourself, you want to give it to everybody. When you have a lot of money and you're wealthy, you help and be charitable to everybody. This is why we got to make sure that we're good and we're taken care of, right? Ourselves, our shadow side, deep inside, our insecurities, our trauma, everything is healed so that we can spread love and not hate. If you're unhealed, you're just spreading hate. If you are healed, you're going to try to spread as much love as possible because you know that's the secret. That is a trick. Sometimes people are bitches because they never had true love before. And sometimes people never had like constrictive. Is that even a fucking word? Love, like somebody that tells them things and not really always what they want to hear, but what God is telling them to say, But they're still accepting that because they love you and they know that it's coming up from a place of love and they know that it is the truth. Like they're looking at things in different perspectives. It's like you're coming in with this love and this enlightenment. And your enemies want people to see it as dookie butts and squat. But it ain't happening. You're still being honored. You're still being respected. You're still in that position. It's like someone wanted you to get out of this position or whatever, and they keep putting you in a position right in front of their damn face. Literally. All right. I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.